In 1999, the world was faced with an unprecedented threat. A deadly virus is spreading fast, infecting every corner of the world. This virus has a terrible effect on the human body, causing blisters, paralysis, blindness, muteness and deafness. The victims also suffered from unbearable pain without any respite until they finally died. We urge all citizens to immediately take the precautionary measures recommended by global health authorities. Stay inside your home, avoid physical contact with anyone who may be infected, and report any suspicious symptoms to local authorities. The only way to counter this threat is to work together as one global community. Remember, your safety and the safety of those around you are in grave danger. Stay calm, stay alert, and do all you can to protect yourself and others from this deadly plague.
In the terrifying year of 1999, the world was struck by an unimaginable disaster. A mercilessly lethal virus spread rapidly, infecting the global population with an unprecedented cruelty. The staggering figure came to light: 68.5% of all humans on the face of the earth fell victim to the grim pandemic. Those who were infected experienced immense suffering. Their bodies blistered, and an indescribable agony relentlessly plagued them. Paralysis, blindness, muteness, and deafness became curses for those who bore the brunt. Every facet of their lives was dominated by unbearable torment, and ultimately, they succumbed to the inescapable grasp of death. In such dire circumstances, humanity was forced to adapt and endure. Limited medical supplies and resources made the battle against this invisible threat all the more challenging. Scientists and medical experts worldwide worked tirelessly to find solutions, but combating this intangible menace proved an unparalleled challenge. Amidst the darkness that enveloped much of the world, a faint glimmer of hope shone in the distance. Global concern and cooperation inspired heroic actions, and a sense of solidarity rewove the fabric of human brotherhood. In this bitter tale, stories of heroism also emerged, reminding us of human resilience and spirit in the face of the gravest trials. Nonetheless, the figure 68.5% will forever remind the world of the profound loss wrought by this lethal virus. We must learn from this experience and collectively ensure that such horrifying events do not repeat in the future.
The following is a list of diseases caused by this virus. 1. Blistering. This disease causes the skin to undergo drastic changes. Typically, the infected skin area becomes inflamed, swollen, and forms blisters filled with fluid. These symptoms can be extremely painful and discomforting. 2. Paralysis. Paralysis is the loss of the ability to move or control certain parts of the body. It can result from damage to the nervous system that transmits movement signals from the brain to other body parts. Paralysis can be temporary or permanent, depending on the cause and extent of the damage. 3. Blindness. Blindness is a condition where someone loses the ability to see or has very limited vision. It can be caused by various factors, including damage to the retina or optic nerve, infections, or disorders affecting the components of the eye responsible for vision. 4. Muteness and deafness. Muteness refers to the loss of the ability to speak or produce sounds, usually due to issues with the vocal cords or related organs. Deafness refers to the inability to hear sounds or hearing very faintly. Both can be partial or complete, and they can impact social interaction and communication. All these diseases lead to significant physical and emotional suffering, and in the context of the story you provided, they add a tragic dimension to the pandemic that swept the world.
In the wake of the virus's devastating onslaught, a haunting and macabre scene unfolded across cities and towns worldwide. The once bustling and vibrant streets were transformed into grim landscapes of despair. As the virus continued its merciless spread, the harrowing aftermath became evident with the discovery of countless decomposed bodies strewn across sidewalks and roadsides. The stench of death hung heavily in the air, permeating every corner of urban centers and turning them into grim charnel grounds. The mayhem that ensued was a heartbreaking testament to the scale of the tragedy. The bodies, left unattended due to the sheer volume of casualties and the overwhelmed medical infrastructure, underwent a gruesome metamorphosis. In the scorching sun and relentless rains, the once living forms decayed, their features fading into an eerie anonymity. The trodden paths, once symbolizing connectivity and movement, now bore witness to the silent suffering of humanity. The overwhelming scent of decay mingled with the stale city air, creating an olfactory assault on the senses of the few brave souls who ventured out. Residents who had managed to escape infection found themselves facing a new torment, a visceral reminder of the virus's relentless grip on society. The scent, both overpowering and inescapable, served as a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the cruelty of fate. The challenges faced by those tasked with managing the aftermath were immense. Overwhelmed morgues struggled to keep pace with the influx of bodies, and makeshift memorials sprung up, as an attempt to honor the memory of the departed. The collective grief and sense of loss permeated the very fabric of the city, as its streets bore witness to the tragic consequences of an unchecked pandemic. In the end, the haunting sight of decomposed bodies and the overwhelming stench of decay served as a chilling visual and olfactory representation of the toll that the virus exacted on humanity. It was a painful reminder that even the most vibrant and bustling of cities could be reduced to a scene of desolation, forcing survivors to confront the harsh reality of life's fragility and the desperate need for unity and preparedness in the face of unforeseen catastrophes.
In one dark moment, the teenager's gaze collides with an inescapable reality. His father, someone who has always seemed unshakable, is now struggling in the merciless embrace of the virus that has changed everything.